Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. I'm Lisa Marie and you've just tuned in to Bank Life. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hey, welcome to the channel. Make sure you hit like, make sure you subscribe. Okay, let's get to the video.
Sign. What are the arrears? Arrears is the child support back pay, the money that they say that you allegedly owe. Let's take a look at how the arrears are accumulated.
All right, so child support arrears are the amount of unpaid child support owed to the custodial parent or the government. They occur when the non-custodial parent doesn't pay child support.
A case starts today, but the application for child support started 7 months ago. You are ordered to pay $1,000 a month starting today. They retroactively go back to when the case was started 7 months ago. So now you are 7,000 behind in arrears. Those arrears gained a 10% compounded interest, and now you are allegedly owed this debt. And
All right, now he is right, but in New York State, where I'm from, it's 9%. Now, I didn't know that. I seen this video and I said, you know what, let me check. It's 9% for New York State. And I do believe that, again, I do not like the child support system. Should a man pay child support? You already know I'm Lisa Marie. Definitely. Should it be at 9% when he owed back money? That's a lot of interest. That is a lot of interest. And so it has to be where it could be worked out. Now, I have some ideas of what can be done, but let me hear what else he has to say.
are expecting you to pay a lump sum. What average person has $7,000 just laying around in their account that they can throw at child support?
Now, he's absolutely right. I'm Lisa Marie, Bank Life. Some of y'all that know and some might not know that I have 28 years banking history where I had different positions at the bank. Teller supervisor, banker, personal banker, relationship banker, business banker. And so, yes, again, the average individual does not have that particular money, especially just to give out to child support because they have other bills and other things that they have going on. Now, what I like about New York State has what is considered the Arrears Credit Program. This is open to non-custodial parents who owes the Department of Social Services, DSS, child support arrears and do not have more than $3,000 in the bank or more than $5,000 in property. Parents can qualify for a yearly credit of up to $5,000 on their DSS debt when they pay their child support amount for a full year. So things are coming along. And so I am so glad about that because, yeah, come on, you got to help. I feel that because the system does need to be revamped.
Now you're making monthly payments, but as you're making payments, the arrears, the interest is gaining. So it's like you're never going to get there.
Yes, with a 9% interest for New York State for back child support pay. That is a lot of interest.
You're never going to pay that balance off making monthly payments. How did I get rid of my arrears? By challenging the jurisdiction from the very beginning, proving that they never even had authority to open the case. Therefore, those arrears never existed. When people talk about arrears, oh, you want to get rid of those arrears? Your child has to die, unfortunately. Or you. Then the arrears go away. Or you can just give them all of the money, or you can challenge it from the beginning like I did and prove that they never had jurisdiction to begin with. And
Wow. So when I looked it up, how to get rid of child arrears, Give me 1 second. It came up with some stuff for New York State. And so what I would do is look it up for my state. Whatever state you're living in, go ahead and look it up. See what can be done. It says to get rid of child support arrears, you can negotiate, file a motion to dismiss, or petition for equitable forgiveness. You can even, with court approval, you can compromise and settle arrears. Settling the arrears will typically update your credit report to reflect the payment. You can settle it as well. All right, so you can settle it. All right, so that's something you want to try to do. Try to settle the arrears out. Come to some type of agreement. If you owe back child support, come to some type of agreement. See if an agreement can be reached.
And arrears go away with it. This is what I teach on childsupportisfraud.com. And I educate people on we still taking care of these kids, though.
And I like that. What he says is they still taking care of the kids. In other words, they're not running from responsibility. They want to take care of the child support, but who wants to pay a 9% interest? But like I said, New York State has a program where they give you, they're helping, to give the fathers credit for on-time payments and so forth. So things are working or in the works. But yes, I believe that's too high. And I believe that the child support system needs to be revamped. I think it's similar to the student loan system. It's just so much money out there that they don't want to let it go. It should be seeing if it's something that they actually call it child support forgiveness, but it should be something that is implemented, I believe. What do y'all think out there? Okay, so it refers to a situation where a court or a child support agency may partially or fully release someone from their obligation to pay child support, usually due to extreme hardship or specific circumstances where collecting the full amount is deemed impractical, like severe income loss or disability. However, it is important to note that forgiveness typically only granted in limited situations and requires a formal process through the court system. So you have to go through the court. So there are reasons for, so if you have an extreme job loss, let them know. Don't just stand and say, you know what, I'm not going to say nothing. Oh, whatever happened, it happened. No, fight for your rights and say, listen, I'm not working. I ain't say quit a job, but I'm not working. Find out how you can work it out. All right? Because to me, clear your name. A lot of times at the bank, I would talk to fathers about opening up an account. They say, listen, if I open up an account, child support is going to take the money. And so that was one of the things, and if you do feel that child support is going to take all your money one day, and maybe you made an arrangement with them and you're saying I'm paying on time and so forth, and everything appears to be good, but I owe a credit card, or I owe any type of debt, outside debt, and a legal hold is placed at the bank will place a legal hold. So you do have to be careful. If it's student loans, if it's child support, a legal hold can be placed. So you do want to keep, I'm not saying keep, I'm not the one to tell you keep thousands of dollars in the house. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying make sure you keep a few dollars at home. So if one day you do go to the bank and you notice, hey, I've been paying my child support, what are they doing? Well, errors happen. You know, maybe you owe a credit card. That'll happen too. They can put a hold for that. So you do want to keep some of your money on the side to make sure you can get to work for at least 2 weeks straight. Or, maybe there's somebody and you say, hey, listen, the emergency ever happened. Hey, you got people that you can reach out to and say, listen, I just got a legal hold. But I don't think you should just stop your whole life because, my baby mama might take me for child support. Let me tell you, and I know women who, especially in my family, who just will not take the father to child support. You know what I mean? They'll try to work it out with you first. So try to work it out. Try to get an agreement. Hey, what can I give you? Want $25 a week? Let me put $25 a week through Cash App to you. Child support, name of it, reason, for child. Put it what it's for. All right? Because now they're watching, the IRS has a report that goes out now, right, of the Cash Apps and the different payment systems, and you can see that on one of my videos on the channel. So you want to put what it's for my child John, for clothing, for my child. Put what it's for and send it out. Work it out. Try to make a rent. Well, I'm gonna give you $25 a week. That's $100 a month. I know it ain't a lot, but I ain't getting paid that much. I got this bill I'm trying to get rid of. Try to work it out where she doesn't have to take you to child support. She might be saying, hey, could you just give me $25 a week? I mean, really? And you can't do that? Come on. To avoid the situation with child support, you can try to work it out. Or maybe you don't want to be bothered. So then child support, it's better because it's where they take it out your check and you don't have to deal with the situation. But don't forget, you still got to handle your business with your child. You still got to build that relationship, build that bond between you and your child. Okay? So don't run. Don't run, walk. No, seriously, don't run from your responsibilities. Own up, face up to it. I used to encourage so many men not to run from the situation of not having a bank account. Oh, I'm not going to have a bank account because you don't understand. Well, do a small bank account. Put a little of the money aside. Because whether you have a bank account or not, and they feel you owe arrears, they're going to still put the debt out there, whether they take it out or not. But I do say, yeah, you know what? You do want to, because suppose you're going to the bank and the system went down for the day. You can't get no money out. Suppose something happens, ATM's not working. So you do want to have a little bit, a few dollars, right? At home, you want to keep a little, I'm not saying keep stash in your house. That's dangerous, I think. So, but you want to have a few dollars where you can say, listen, I can get to work. I got money for lunch. Make sure you hit like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you comment, and I'll see you on the next video.